if you guys have not seen the spin episodes before, how they work is it's a ladder, okay? And the spins go all the way down to 25 cents and all the way up to $500 right now. And we are starting the ladder at 250 bucks. So the rules at the smaller parts of the ladder is if you win one at a level, you get to move up in stakes. And if you lose two at a level, you have to move down in stakes. And we play 3 spins an episode. Now it gets a little bit more difficult towards the top of the ladder, okay? At the $100 level, you have to win 2 to move up, and if you lose 2, you move down. At the $250 level, you only have to lose 1 to move down, and you have to win 2 to move up. And at the $500 level, you win, you stay, you lose, you're back. That's basically it. So we're starting at the 250 here. We're gonna get one shot at this 250, and we're gonna have to win 2 in a row to get to the top of the ladder. But we've done it before, so why don't we do it again? Let's get into it here, all right? $250 spin, Donald Trump 209, and Sonic. Who do we got? What are we playing for here? Playing for 500. Okay, we got a min spin. That's all right, though. We can hang here. We can hang. Once again, we have to win 2 to get to the top of the ladder. If we lose here, we're back down to the hundreds. We'll see. The worst case scenario is we'll play a 250 and 2 100s. Of course, that's the worst case. But best case, we go 250, 250, 500. That would be a pretty amazing episode. Let's make it happen. A6, gonna raise it up on the button. Get jammed on. We'll fold. Too many chips to risk it, I think. Of course, there's a few hands we beat here, but I don't think enough to make it worth it. So we have a question for the chat about the spins episodes. What if you get 10K in the first one? Do you move higher? So how this works, it's not actually based around money, you know? I don't even know if I'm winning in this series. It's just a ladder. So the goal for me is to get to the top of the ladder for fun. You know, I don't play spins for a living or anything like that. So it's just like the rules are win, move up, lose 2, you move down, and then it gets harder at the top. That's basically it, you know? Of course, hopefully I hit some big spins and big multipliers and win some money along the way. But like I don't work on these nearly as much as I do tournaments, right? So just do my best and have some fun. See, this is the close one. This is where it's tough because we know their range is super wide. They've been shoving like everything. So Queen Jack is doing well against that, but it's for 15 blinds too. It's like a thin edge. I think we still call though, especially with how they've been playing. I think we just call. It's King 4. See, it's so annoying to get it in like slightly behind here, like basically flipping. But, you know, by the book, you just call. We know they're shoving wide. That's it. GG. Disappointing, man. I mean, I would have loved to play more of a heads-up match there, but... Okay, down to the hundreds. All right, so we're going to have to win 2 here to move back up to the 250. That's the goal for the rest of the episode now. Yo, Jimmy, let's ship the WPT 530 Turbo. Good luck, good luck. Oski, I hope so, man. Here we go in the 100. Can spin up to $1 billion here. Come on. Give us a big one, dude. 200, okay. Mid. It's all right. We have a clear goal. Win 2 in a row, get back to the 250s. That's the plan. That's what we're trying to do here. So the $100 level, I've just implemented some new rules on this one. It's a little weird because I'm basically making it like you have to win 2, but if you lose 1, you don't move down. So you can like win 1, lose 1, win 1, and you move up, right? Which is kind of interesting. There's no other level like that, but I think it's a good adjustment. You know, I don't want to be firing too many high stakes spins. Not too many. I mean, I'm dedicated to the Twitch and the YouTube, man. I appreciate all of you guys, but I can't, you know, those are expensive videos to make if we're firing 500s all day. Raise call, squeeze all in and a call. A6, that is insane. So we min raise, they call. Jam with Queen 10 and they overcall A6. Wow. Okay. That's insane. Let's start with that. I can't believe they called. To be honest, I think it's too wide. I'm just very surprised. So you could raise here. Our hand's ahead on average, but I think against this type of opponent, we're going to create a lot of awkward situations out of position, right? Where they're going to call, we're going to go to flop like this, and then we're just going to be absolutely stuck. They go for a pot size bet here. Pretty dangerous board will fold. So I like checking behind with the ace, which we're not going to do that often, but there we will limp. Let's see if this will favor better. Limp check, ace jack 4. So right now we expect our king high to be the best hand most of the time. Sometimes it isn't, but I'd say over 50% of the time it is. And each card that comes off after that doesn't pair us, it makes it a little bit worse for us. I think now we try and show down on the turn. We have a choice to like try and bluff pairs, but it doesn't make a lot of sense. It's not a great strategy. So we'll check, and then river is 20. Let's call. I want to see what this bet is. Queen 4. Okay. With clubs as well. So it's interesting to know that they check on the turn. Like sometimes we win with our king high. You know, we probably lose like 6 chips or something in equity there. But we get the information, which is useful. Limp Jack 4. Definitely on a limping stack size now. Min raise. Call 100% against a min raise in position. There's no question on that. Check, check. This doesn't help us, but that's a great turn. Gives us an open ender, but also hits some of the hands we're going to have here as well. So let's see. I'm going to start bluffing now. And a jack. Now I think we value bets. I think it's pretty likely we have the best hand. So we bet 180 with our pair of jacks. No call. Okay, pick up a few chips. I was a little distracted because we doubled up with kings on this table. So we have one on the table going. We doubled up while that was happening. And that 109, so that's good. Okay, this one is a little bit different. Second pair. Call this one for sure against king 8. Oh, man. Oh, man. Come on, man. All right, we have one more spin in the episode here. We're playing against Vital Resets and Don's Mayo. Oh, debated on the 2500, dude. Triple min spins. No! The triple min spin, not good. All right, well, let's see how we get on here. We're obviously not going to move up this episode, but we're hoping, fingers crossed, we can come back and start next episode here at the hundreds. We'll see. King 10 here, we're going to raise it up to 40. And we get a call from Vital and a call from Don's. This is not super hot. We might have the best hand. I don't think betting accomplishes too much, you know, like really we just get money from like 7-8 type hands and gut shots, right? We don't bluff out too many things, so I think we check, hope for a good turn. And the 9 of spades is a great turn for 2 reasons. One, it gives us a flush draw, so if we're behind right now, we just picked up 9 outs, unless they have a full house. And then the second reason is it makes it less likely that both my opponents have a 9, which is another great thing. So bet a 60 from Don's, we'll call and go to a river, which is a 3 of diamonds. It's a total brick. They check, we win. Come on, chat. Let's go. Let's go, dude. To 620. This is important. I don't like uploading the spin episodes with 3 losses. It happens, though. You got to be honest about it. You got to be straight about the spin episodes. I expect to shove. We can't do much with our 10-7. It's not good enough. Basically a shove here. 3.5. They shove for over half their stack. And we might go heads up. Let's see. Ace-Jack against 8-9. Wow, I'm surprised by Don's attack with 8-9 here, because I would have assumed that's too weak of a hand for 6 blinds with a player behind. I'm pretty surprised about that. Okay, and we'll bet. It's just deciding whether I want to min bet or make it 2/3 like this. I'm going to go 2/3 just because of the board texture. Mads dropping the 33-month resub. Gets the love of the chat for a 33-month resub, you guys. Come on, dude. Queen 3, and we see a raise to 75. Look at Vital Reset all the way back. Don's not having it. Don's is not having it, dude. Not interested, Don's. Ace 4 against Jack 3. I mean, I'm surprised. Don's just firing the chips in there. We're heads up. Seen some wild spins in this episode, right? Like, we've seen some very interesting plays going down. I don't know. I guess off-peak spins, right? Off-peak spins on party here seem pretty good. Let's check back with the second pair. And we'll bet on the turn. 600-ish or so. Off-peak spins, man. I'm telling you. I might have to play some more spins early sessions on Twitch, because there's action here, dude. There's action. We go for a mid-bet on the King 9-7. No flush draws. 9 on the turn does not help us. They lead quickly. Call at least 1 here and then decide on the river if they jam. 6 is another bad card. They do it so quickly. They just snap in 300. 6 completes 10-8, but I don't think they have that. I think they have a 9 or they have a bluff here, especially with the timing. Like, it was just snap, snap. You know, didn't have to think about it. Ugh. Especially on the turn, man. On the turn, when that card peels off and they instantly lead, like, I am going to assume that they're not bluffing. It's a tight fold again, though. You know, I'm giving them some credit there for sure. Maybe I should have limped with the 10s, but it's too late. This one I want to limp call. It's really strong. Plays well post flop. Check back here. Let them bluff, right? If we bet, they're just going to have to fold so many hands. So just let them hopefully bluff on the turn. They check. though, and we'll start betting 60. 6 on the river. They lead. We just call. I think they can have a 4. So I think just call. They have 10-4. I mean, the bright side of this is that we're still in the tournament. That is the bright side, you know? Because, like, we should go broke there, like, always. And we don't, which is great. So, hey, man, we've still got a chance to win this thing. And that's the positive to me. It does suck that they had a better hand. We're so short here, I think jam is the play. It's king 6. And sometimes you run colds. And listen, specifically YouTube, that was a cold episode, okay? I understand you want to rage in the comments and tell me I'm terrible, but listen, sometimes you lose spins, and I'm not terrible, okay? Relax, dude. We're gonna start next episode at the $50, and we're gonna make it back up, dude. It's normal rules at the 50s, so win 1, move up, lose 2, you move down.